मैं आपको 7 जुलाई का एडिटोरियल पैसेज का रिकॉर्डिंग देने जा रहा हूँ। लेट्स स्टार्ट। द हिंदुस्तान टाइम्स, who regulates online speech as Twitter takes the center to court, India must strike a balance between rights and restrictions. Social media company Twitter has taken the union government to court for its orders to remove tweets and disable user accounts. Stop. The government's orders were mostly against content posted last year at the height of the agitation against the Farm Lodge. Stop. This included posts where the illegality was evident. Particularly objectionable was a hashtag aimed at the Prime Minister during the protests, but also other content that would fall within the expanse of free speech. Stop. Twitter complied with some of the orders while refusing to act on some others, setting up a confrontation that now appears headed for the courts. The latest trigger for the company's move, according to reports, was a purported letter from the government warning that Twitter stood to lose its intermediary status and its executives faced prosecution if it continued to resist orders. Stop. For years now, there has been a waxing debate over who regulates online speech. A private bracket, in this case a foreign bracket close entity, or a government elected by the people. Stop. On the surface, the answer is simple. Regulation should be through robust democratic frameworks and rules. Stop. These frameworks are imperative since the harms from online speech have become increasingly real, even fanning tension and triggering riots in parts of the world. Much of it has been the result of politics and a process by these companies, which have grappled with social, political, and economic realities that Silicon Valley has been aligned to. Stop. It is well within the domain of a nation state to thus regulate these processes and policies and have the final say on online speech, which invariably shapes offline realities on their soil. Stop. On the flip side, however, content modernization influenced by authorities can amount to censorship. Stop. In India's case, legal experts have long pointed out that the wording of some laws, especially Section 69 bracket A of the Information Technology Act, has been misused by the administration of the day. The government additionally does not make public its orders or allow for a user to be given a notice denying them a hearing. Stop. As tricky as these questions are, there are now models that India can look to stop. As one instance, the Digital Service Act that European nations adopted this week makes it mandatory for entities ordering takedowns to disclose their order. Stop. This is an approach India must consider even as the courts now wade into a territory that warrants a fine balance between right and restriction. Stop.